BandSwap is a multi-city collaborative project. It's about bands getting together with other bands in different regions and sharing fans, sharing resources.
This industry is built on connection. It is connections. It's all about who you know, who you can call.
One of the ways to get your music out, like yes, there's electronic media and social media. There's so much out there. It's so hard for people to find stuff, and so you do need to get in front of people.
I think a band swap is a great idea. Part of building an audience is getting connected to new communities, so having something in place for bands from multiple cities to establish a network, I think it gets everybody one step ahead.
BandSwap came about through conversations with the bands. They came to me with the BandSwap idea in so many words, saying, how do we get outside of Fort Collins and have people come see our shows? And with a little creative thought and talking to bands in other cities and venues in other cities, we came up with the idea. We collaborate, we work together, and BandSwap was the end result.
This seems to be about not only sending Fort Collins music out, but then bringing different bands back in.
So what we're doing is really a fan swap. They're playing with another band who already has built that relationship with all of those people, and their fans, they're coming out to see them, and they're extending credibility to a band that's visiting, and that's priceless.
We pulled 5 bands back to Fort Collins over one weekend, and we had great turnouts.
I really like the fact that we can go ahead and take some of our local talent and bring them someplace to where they can be showcased in a really accepting environment.
Having that tight-knit group and saying, hey, we got this great band from Fort Collins coming, and then we're going to go down there and play a show. It's a great word of mouth.
You need a champion in each city, or it can't happen.
Well, you used the word organic, and that seems like that's always the best way for things to happen.
If you're a new band and you're going out on the road, you don't know what to do. What do you expect? And to be able to connect with someone who really has experience, they can make their own dreams a reality.
Anything I can do to help a band get out there and promote itself, get its name out there, get some exposure, hopefully that'll spread into more collaborations in the future.
We love the concept, and I'm so excited for how this is all culminated and the community.
Fort Collins Community Radio. We are here with Herman Astro. They're in town for a gig tonight at Hodie's, part of the BandSwap Homecoming.
We jumped at the chance. It's nice to be able to represent Boise. It's nice to be part of something that brings musicians together from all over the country.
I'm Not a Pilot guys that we played with. It was the other band. They were amazing. They were so nice, and they just helped us as much as they could with advertising and promoting the show.
Not only are you there with your peers, but also these cats that we just played with in Boise are now here today.
Right.
So it's almost like a little reunion. You're playing with your Fort Collins bands, you're playing with your buddies from Boise.
You build up a camaraderie.
The bands are benefiting, the cities are benefiting, SpokesBUZZ, I'm sure, is benefiting. Everybody's winning.
It's a win for the bands, but it's also a win for the cities themselves. It's the marketing, it's the media, it's the number of press impressions that they can't generate without an authentic program.
I love it. If y'all could replicate this in every market in the world, it would work.
It definitely helps us out a lot. Big time.
Bringing some great bands together from around the country, and it's just a really cool project to be a part of.
Usually they come to a new town and there's 10 or 15 people in the crowd, and they had over 300 people in their crowds cheering them on and getting involved in their music. So for us, that was a huge success.
The cool thing is, now we have another avenue, and we have another relationship, and we have another connection, and we're gonna make it happen. And thank God for BandSwap.